Hey y'all, Tracy here with Keeper of the Home at 4D Farms. I would just like to say a big thank you to each and every one of y'all that has been going through my Bread Making for Beginners series and learning how to make some bread. We're fixing to get into the next section, which is, we started out with beginner, now we're going to intermediate, okay? And y'all, I know that video of basics to bread making was long, but I did that on purpose, so I'm really not going to apologize for that. But here's why. Number one, when I started learning how to make bread, I didn't learn it overnight. There came trials, errors, frustrations, tears, a lot of experimenting to know what I know today. You can't learn it overnight. And when you're trying to teach someone how to make homemade bread that has never made homemade bread before, doesn't understand the science behind it, a little bit of science, but doesn't understand the basics and the fundamentals, like what ingredients pair together, what flours pair together, what flours suck up water better than others, okay, different kind of yeast, the weather, things like that comes into play. That was the reason for that video, okay? You've got to understand some basics and some fundamentals before you can start this next section. So I would encourage each and every one of y'all, before we get into more bread making and understanding how all this works, please watch that video, and I put it in a teaching form to where it's like an outline. You remember those old Roman numeral outlines in school that your teacher taught you? If you didn't pay attention, that's not my fault, okay? I'm putting it in teaching form where you can understand it and you can take notes. If you can't sit and watch it all at one time, watch it in increments, but please have pen and a piece of paper ready at all times. I want you to be able to understand a lot of these things for this next section that we get into, so you won't be doing all that crying and frustration and just ready to give up and you hadn't even gotten started, okay? So y'all keep on hanging in there with me. Be patient. We're going to make it through this, but there's just some things you need to understand first. So go catch that one before we get into this next series, y'all. In the meantime, I'm going to go whoop up some homemade cinnamon rolls in my air fryer using the knowledge that I've got from years of baking bread. I will catch y'all in the next one.